In life, I've always was passionate with medicine. And I remember from very young in life, I used to do model planes. I always had the natural ability of being very good with my hands. And back in secondary 2, secondary 3, looking at medicine and looking at different options in the medical field, dentistry, I was going to dentist. I had the very fortunate opportunity to have a dentist who was always very gentle with me, always took care of me, and it was always pleasant for me to go to dentist. And back in secondary 2, secondary 3, I had the idea of becoming a dentist. And I pursued that dream, and to this day, I still enjoy very much what I do. I love being with people. I love being with my girls at the office. I love meeting people. I love hearing people's stories. I love, trying to help people change their lives. I get a patient that comes in with a TMJ problem, and unfortunately, that patient lives in so much pain. And if I can be an instrument in them getting better, it's so fulfilling. It's the most rewarding thing for me in my life, in my own life. A smile is something made for that one person. We take a lot of time during our initial consultations to do simulations. And from those simulations, we can actually discuss with the patients if it's something they want. What's very important is for me as a dentist to understand what the patient wants. And once I can connect with the patient and understand what he wants, then it's very easy for me to deliver what he's expecting. Even more important, after we've done that smile simulation, even before we start working on the person's teeth, we actually create a mock-up, which means we transfer that simulation onto their natural teeth, where the patient can actually look himself or herself in the mirror to see if they like. So before we even get started with the dental part, they have a very good idea of where we're going. Very often I hear stories where patients tell us it's really fun to come to the office. Dr. Tesolin is very approachable, he's very professional, he's very attentive to detail. He always makes sure that we leave very happy. One service that patients really admire is every time we do a surgery, we do anything that's a little more comprehensive, they all have my cell. And I often tell them, well, I'm not very far, I'm just on the other side of the phone. So you can call me anytime, and I'm always available for my patients. I think it's very important because people usually are scared to go to the dentist, and it's important when you take care of people like this that you want to make sure your dentist is available for you basically 24/7. I have a patient once that came and see me maybe 13 years ago, and teeth were all worn down, there was missing teeth. And at that moment, I basically did not know what to do with the patient. So I just kept him on, I referred him out. Later on with my dental training, I got more training and more training when training, and the patient came back. And when I was discussing the patient, I was at that moment confident that I would be able to tackle that treatment. And the most rewarding thing for this patient is when they took the mirror and they looked themselves in the eyes. They looked themselves in the mirror and they started crying. When they were able to see what I did to their teeth and how they changed their smile, and they were actually able to come in and basically smile, and then when they looked themselves, you can basically see 10 beautiful teeth. It was, even to this day, it just gives me goosebumps. I just love what I'm doing. And if I'd have to start my career over, I would pick dentistry again.
To view more of Dr. Tesolin's instructive videos, visit www.centerdentaire-tesolin.com, or to schedule a consultation with Dr. Tesolin, call area code 514-648-7211, and be sure to mention that you saw this video.